Crystal Maiden, Willow, and the Ogre while Naga Siren farm, so they don't necessarily need to get the playmaking.
Ooh, instantly puppies coming to help out Nisha secure this lane as best as possible. See how this goes. Snaking, very tanky fella. This is Underlord in a nutshell. Meanwhile, back at top. Narrow down bottom. Yeah, Puppy actually got hit by this one, and that's going to be first blood. Snaking gets the last hit. Really nicely played. Back at top, it was Ogre pulling waves from behind the tower. That's what I want to take a look at, but first blood is claimed.
Did you want to do that?
Mid one should be careful on a mid lane.
Double damage, but he's also looking to keep taking these stacks. He's manning up there, looking for the kill. Who's going to get Ember? Just wins the right-click battle. Is he suiciding? Yeah. He's trying to die while the Slug's still dead.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah.
He's not getting any XP to play this in super late game.
Some of them come along, like CM you need 15 for it and stuff, but you'll get there. In on the top lane, they want this Mirana. Arrow from the trees potentially could come. They will land it. Is the damage going to be there? With the phase boots, he's pretty tanky. Infest damage will be just enough as Mirana, gets that kill.
I don't think they needed the longer stun. It's CM who's only level 4. I love this.
That's level 6.
All right.
With the Bedlam, they should have the damage for a kill here. The arrow going to go flying through, but that's not enough. And here comes mid one, looking to get himself some essence. Permanent agility acquired. What do you love about Mr. CM?
Well, Bracer instead of boots.
And that Bracer just saved Puppy's life, potentially. No, still going to go down to the Miranda Leap Starstorm, but did force an extra bit of commitment. Who needs boots anyways? DCNC rotating nice and early here. YapzOr could be in some trouble. Playing guard, CCNC. Gonna do what he can to apply some pressure here, but maybe a little bit careful. Naga actually canceling that TP. Absolutely not too sure about this one. And YapzOr's going to die to one more Sleight of Fist. It's up in a couple of seconds. YapzOr, he's just dead. Yep. Well, level 4 Sleight of Fist. Really sure I didn't see, but he did Remnant right next to the Mirana. It seemed like perhaps an intentional little play. As Puppy going to look to set up this kill on the Ember Spirit, and well, Ember just Remnants away. And actually with an arrow, mid one could be in some trouble here. Another Remnant, yeah, they get that kill. Puppy should be a second to fall if they've got the mana for it, and it does look like that's the plan. CCNC diving on forward. His Ember Spirit has just been fantastic so far, but with the TP in from the Ogre Magi, they may have overcommitted here. Mirana gets the kill, leaps into the trees with a Moonlight Shadow, and has a TP out. Bramble's going to miss, so yeah.
He also has another arrow. There's the setup.
Forget TPing out. Oh, Ogre
nice
takes it.
by Ogre.
Yeah, he keeps YapzOr alive with that one, but they've rotated in Jakiro now as well. And with the Macropie, they've got so much damage. Mirana goes leaping on out, and all YapzOr can do is try and run away, but this Shadow Realm, YapzOr, he's in trouble. He didn't have a TP, so he's going to pay for it with his life. Newbee.
But a bit of Malice, so they can pretty much choose where they want to fight. Still didn't see Naga Siren using Song.
She's farming enemy jungler, may need to use it soon. Nisha. Does Nisha go for the Song here? Go for this extra creep wave. Nisha may get a kill. Oh, okay. Nisha just owning it up. Have they going to think to cancel this from afar? They do. It's an arrow
from Mirana.
So well played. Nisha gets caught by the arrow. Right afterwards, Mirana actually walked into the sleep, but she did her job. She got the arrow. Now they're going to kill Nisha, and they give the kill to Yuar, I'm going to say. And they've got 2 spells that catch Naga while she's trying to song top lane. Nice searing into an ice path. There's a Pit of Malice as well. They're just chaining them as well. They do get the fear out onto the Ember Spirit. Have they got any follow-up? They get him with the pounce as well. Sleight of Fist unable to be used as Miranda now rotates in as well, but they've lost CCNC and the Slark getting a lot of stats here. Snaking just trying to get his team out of this one. Miranda with the Ice Path will be kept alive. They cancel the relocate out. And Slark now with the ultimate, able to keep on fighting. That's a lot of Agi. 28, 29, 87 stolen agility. All of this essence shift, but mid one very low in health. What a great build. This hood pickup really paying off there. And Snaking canceling that it will amount to a whole lot.
Naga only needs 200 gold to finish the second diffusal blade. Slark already got one.
They got the chain roots into an arrow here. Have they got the damage with the Starstorm? It's going to be plenty of damage. As Ember Spirit goes sliding in for that last hit. Slark on the high ground. Whoa, wants to go onto Pylai Dai. Pylai Dai. In some trouble, gets feared up. They've got this mech though, and this mech is going to help keep Pylai Dai alive. And YapzOr may have overcommitted for this one. The roots are there. The Ember's going to come bouncing back in just a second now as well. And Slark may be forced to Shadow Dance his way out of here. Can he leap himself to the low ground? Does do so with the Shadow Dance and just TP himself on home. So who bought the, oh, the Naga got the second for the Radiant, yep. Okay. Uh-oh. Arrow. Can he get the deny to Newts? Should be able to, no. Not a fun game for these. All these Midases, they're going to start kicking in. A lot of GPM talents that'll be flying around as well. Dire with one or two of their own. Back at mid, Ember. Leashed up, but he should be okay. Immediately Dark Packs off the root as could be Ogre Magi in trouble instead. MidasHim goes charging in with the rage and the Ice Path to follow it up. Have they got the damage? I think with the rage wearing off, Yuwa decides he's going to run the hell out of there. Game of cat and mouse. As one team pokes but doesn't dare go too far, and Ogre actually does go too far. The sleight of fist damage, really. Like some of the more amazing combos. There's an Infest combo. We have not seen this one yet. And it's going to succeed in killing the Ogre Magi. Yep, the Fear not going to catch on the Lifesteal. It does catch the Ember, who could be in some trouble. CCNC, he can't BKB until the Fear is worn off. Gets it just in time. There's a sleep as well. Trying to help his buddy out, and I think CCNC realized he's got no mana. He's got to get the hell out of there. He leaves a Remnant behind. He wants to TP himself on home, but he's got no mana to do so, and now he's being diffused up as well. Where's the Grief? Snaking needs to help his buddy out, but it's on cooldown. Ember still in some trouble, and he goes to Slug. Shadow Dance is there just to get this kill on Ember. CCNC is done for. And Snaking just going to ulti himself out of there. He was trying to save his buddy, but couldn't do so.
Oh, he almost found him.
Still a bit of ways to go.
Our boy Ogre didn't go for it. He went for cast range instead.
Wow. It's a 90 GPM talent. I'm surprised to see that. I'm going to be honest with you, Lacoste. CCNC BKBs here, somewhat forced. Does look like he's going to do as much damage as he can. As elsewhere, Nisha kills off Pylai Dai. Pylai Dai, rough game for him, being preyed upon. And I think Secret want to keep fighting. They've still got decent essence shift on the Slark, although it is fading and fading quickly. Blinking forward, onto Snaking. This is one of those heroes that's pretty much just, you know, an Agi farm. You're just going to keep on hitting him, building up that agility. Wow, that damage. Wow, that halberd on the Slark may just save Snaking's life. He's still getting jumped on, though. The Crystal Maiden goes down, the Fear coming out onto the Ember, and I think it is going to be the death of CCNC. He just can't escape. He can't play into these leashes when his BKB's down, and Slark is just an absolute monster. He pounces onto the high ground. Not sure he intended that one so much. They need to be careful. There's so much Agi with the Bloodlusters. And now we're at this stage where this Slark is very hard to deal with. Level 22. Has an Aegis, of course, and looking to initiate in on him. They've got the Force Staff, which means the arrow is not going to latch. Instead, they're going to go on the Ogre, who now doesn't have that Force Staff, so he dies, but that saves the Slark's life, because they were some
Aegis at this moment, so there's no way he's going to die.
Still a full minute left on that Aegis as well, so it does seem like Secret want to fight right now. Naga is leading the charge. Lifestealer goes in. I do not think this will end too well for you, Mr. Lifestealer. As in the backline, Slarkus has gone in from behind with the Aegis. He feels very confident. He got disarmed, but now he's got the Shadow Dance off the Freezing Field follow-up. Lifestealer, he's got no range. He's got no way to infest until he gets inside a teammate. Just in time, snaking the escape vessel. And Nagasaran getting incredibly low. Nisha does not have the Aegis. Pops to sleep, but with the BKB, can CCNC finish him off? He's got the kill as well as the Ogre kill. Newbee are doing this. Puppy going for the TP out. Is there anything to cancel? There's not. He gets himself out of there, but the bigger kill. Whoa! Mid one! I think he was TPing. He doesn't have a TP. He's got no ages. He should be dead here. They're going to chase him down. They've got 5 heroes and oh
just
my god.
around him. That's really big for Newbee. They managed it coming from the talent, 25 from the halberd, and from the radiant 17%.
Yeah, 39% plus radiance. Well, not that it works additively, but you know, it's around 50-ish. Give it 52% or so is what we'll call it. Slark, no, not Slark. Lifestealer charging in, wants Puppey. Puppey trying to juke around some trees. These trees are being very pesky, but they'll get Puppey nonetheless, and that's 4 heroes dead.
We have mana for Hex.
Gets invised up though, and I don't imagine Slark has detection. He does,
but it's in backpack.
Yeah. You just don't have the item slots for it as a carry. And now CCNC has backup nearby. He's a bit low on mana though. Starting to juice himself back up. The Hex giving him some good mana regen. And they'll just take that kill with ease. Just a support, but take those.
That was a 10,000 gold mid swing.
Back at mid, Slark. Trying to find a way to build up some kind of pick off here. He's very close to that level 25. Here comes Slark. Who's he going to be going on? Blinks in with the Abyssal Blade. CM is there, the Ghost Scepter coming in as well. There's going to be a stun, and they do burst down the Mirana, who instantly fires back, pops the Moonlight Shadow, trying to help his team out. Now they're going to look to turn and fight this one. CM forced to run away. Does have a TP. Is there any detection? The Ice Path is there. The arrow going to go flying in as well. I don't think that even lands, but it's not needed to land. And Roche will help with this Lifestealer. But they've got to be a little bit careful. This Mirana especially, who just used buyback, cannot afford to get caught out here. CNC is trying to deal with these illusions. So annoying playing into Naga at this stage around the Roshan pit. Just feels like you're never finding heroes, you're only finding illusions. Say that, CCNC goes charging forward with the root. There's the Hex follow-up. Lifestealer pops out. Can they do the damage here? The Force Staff going to help keep him alive with the Lotus Orb. They pop the Shrine as well. And Ember, Remnants away. That's his BKB down as well. Snaking on the front lines. And in goes mid one on the Slark. Abyssal Blade is there. With the Ice Path though, that's a great bit of control coming in from Pylite Eye, and it's going to force a pounce out. Lifestealer with this Maelstrom doing some good damage. It's Zoga who's just being torn apart. Gets the root out as well from the Searing Chains. The Ice Path not going to latch as Fear onto 3. Everyone's being pushed back. Nisha, he has an Orchid, I believe, that he used on the Lifestealer, but that's going to be a range TP out. That damage coming in from Naga Siren.
Slark.
1 hour in. Not an easy task for them to defend here. The Halberd going to delay things a little bit, but that's the rage down, so they're going to be very careful about that rage cooldown.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, Nisha just split pushing with the illusions.
Yep. Bloodlusted Catapult. Maybe feels like 2 seconds. Then you jump in with the Abyssal Blade. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Down goes CCNC.
They're pinging them out.
Yeah. They want to take this fight. They're going to look to turn this one. The sleep is there, but the Lifestealer has the rage. Doesn't manage to connect really onto anyone. And now here comes the buyback from the Ember Spirit. The Song is down. The Ice Path stopping the chases, and the Halberd causing Slark problems. He can't hit with it. Even goes charging in, but just doesn't have a way to deal with that pesky thing, as he's now found his way back in. No Halberd online as Jakiro gets Force Staff away. The Dark Willow going to buy back as well. Both teams doing such a good job of just poking and kiting one another. The Naga goes charging forward, also gets disarmed. Gets Hex as well. Uh-oh. He needs to find a way to get off. He's being chain stunned, but he gets it off just in time as CCNC with the BKB is looking to turn and fight. They've killed the Slark once, but he's got a second life with the Aegis. The Naga, though, not so lucky. Does end up going down, and they may just be able to kill the Slark a second time. He gets the stun as he comes out of the Aegis respawn, and both these heroes dead. They've got a Yules for Puppey CM as well. And Newbee take the team fight. Godlike streak on Lifestealer. 90%. It's just, you're winning or you're losing.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. You know, it's 50-50 really. Or in Gaben's case, it's 0-1. I don't know, I'm confused. But Newbee, walk on in, get themselves a Rax, walk on out. 10 seconds before Slark's back, and they're going to go for these shrines, I got to imagine, and just find themselves sitting pretty.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Fantastic. about to expire, but they've still got some wards near the Roshan pit area. And that's where the key piece of action is going to be happening. Uh-oh. What happened here? It's going to be Jakiro getting caught out. Ember considers trying to turn the considering going for a tier 2 tower, but once again, it's Nisha being very pesky. The split push coming into play as well. He's playing around one of his illusions, trying to fake them out a little bit.
Illusions from Naga Siren are causing a lot of issues.
Charged on in. They've got the Hex as well. Nice force up coming out. That keeps it alive a little bit longer with the Lotus Orb as well. They've got the BKBs and the Rage. They really want this Nisha kill. It's going to be close. Have they got the damage? One more Remnant. The BKBs were off. They just get the kill. Lifesteal had BKB. Could pop the arrow. It finds him all!
He has a buyback,
what
though.
A play from the Mirana. This Mirana has been on point all game long. Mid-Rax is still alive as well. When we talk about Mirana's kill involvement in the early game, 15 of 16 kill, it's now 30 of 32.
Wow, she's also getting closer to level 25, so you have 10-second cooldown on multi-shot arrows. That's going to be another good pickup.
I love the way CCNC is just playing pretty much the entire game. A lot of credit to the Mirana, who's now got 8 Dagon. I love this. The late game 6-slotted Mirana build, when you go this magic build, E-Blade Dagon 5. Mid lane, they've gone in on Snaky. He's taking a lot of damage here. The Slack building up some magic as well, but he's just being chain disabled. Needs to find a new target. Actually, no, he finds Snaking. Still the 4-stars are there, but Nisha shows up to clean him up. Ember with the BKB as well as Nisha coming in from behind. They've got the sleep as well to try and deal with the heroes and kite the heroes in their BKB.
Arrow's gonna hit.
Long arrow. They're gonna look to follow this one up. Nisha's maybe a better target. That's the hero they really love to kill. The CCNC gets silence up. He's still got the Aegis though, so he's not really afraid of dying. They'd love to kill off this Ogre, but he's a beefy fella. It does look like he's gonna get back to safety, so Newbee end up buying back on Snaking and not getting a single kill, but they've still got Aegis, Rage, and then they do the same thing.
2 brambles, bit of malice.
Here he goes.
And repeat.
Oh, they're going to go on the backline, so it's Snaking who hasn't got a buyback. He does get E-bladed up. He's still getting incredibly low. That's a dieback. As Slark pops the BKB for this one, finds a new target. It's the Jakiro, gets 4-star away, throws himself up in the air with the Yules. Nisha wants to go for the kill, gets him before the Ice Path comes out. A great arrow will find Puppy. Will set up the kill as well. Yapster as well as mid one, both very low. Mid one Slark. The key kill there as well as Nisha throws that nullifier out, not doing a whole lot except bring down the Ember's first life. Nice bit of damage to start the fight off as Mirana getting brewed up as well. Can't find escape. Puppy's freezing field doing some good damage here. The Aeon Disc keeping Ember alive as they are going to lose the life stealer, and it's Newbee. They're just dropping like flies, one by one.
The bash plus the
gosh.
Bloodthorn. There's also a double damage on the bottom lane if they want to go for it. They don't have the vision of it. Arrow is going to connect on Slark.
Well,
Slark has 600 damage right now.
Well, that hurts. Let's see how fast he can drop some of these
Solar
buildings.
Crest and Bloodlust. Even Bloodlust. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
He doesn't want to hit. He wants to blink in for a kill. He's staying hidden. Smoked up. Who's he going to find? Can he jump on this Ember? Aeon Disc is still on cooldown. He realizes he's just going over the building. He's got it. Didn't get the Abyssal. There was an E-Blade there to potentially save his life, and they just go.
Look at this damage.
Yeah, they want to go for the throne. There's no buyback. There's a small window here. In goes Lifestealer. BKB being popped on the backlines. That's the Ember Spirit trying to keep himself alive. The tier 4 tower is still nice and healthy, so they're going to go for the kills, not for the buildings. E-Blade is there with the Dagon, doing some good damage to the Slack, who has got BKB, doesn't even need to pop a mid one. Destroying them. That's a dieback from the Mirana. Ember.
Throne is going down.
Yeah, they're going to just focus this throne. They're going to look to focus out CCNC with it as well. CCNC does manage to get out of there, but this throne is dying so incredibly fast, and it looks like Secret have taken in heartbreaking fashion. Newbee, I'm sure NA Dota fans out there, they really believe.
Turn to pick.
Maybe that's all NA Dota needed. Chinese sponsor. Just take a little bit of the NA Dota out of NA Dota. Much here. Plus the Anchor Smash damage mitigation. Does look like they will block the neutral camp from spawning as they are going to go in. This could be a first blood very early on. Pylai die. Yep.
Yeah, and he already TP'd, and Crystal Maiden is one of the slowest heroes.
Either of the two, and kind of a lane, at least I would expect to go relatively even. I'm not a mid-specialist, but...
Yeah, Stormspirit is gonna find his farm anyway, especially with CM Aura, bottom lane.
Do manage to go on Snaking here with some body blocks and the disruption. They find themselves another kill. Puppey already with these boots, just finding these disruption initiations and...
Another disruption on bottom.
Looks like another kill too. Yeah, they get the surround. The CM illusions. Who's taking it? It's Yapzor, of course. And I say of course, Puppey's actually working wonders for Team Secret. Nisha free farming away, getting lots of denies as well. Back at top. Tidehunter may be in some trouble here. The Kraken blocks a lot of damage, but the Rocket Barrage is of course magic damage. He is salving through this one, but the Io needs to start taking some damage. Does start doing so, but the fog means he's going to live with the boots, and he's going to salve as well. It's like, where is this damn ward? And oh no, Puppey finds him now as well. Looking for the surround. Oh no, he's missed another sentry. Pylai die.
What's happening with Jakiro? He's having a seizure. Did you see that?
I didn't know.
Item build that he's going for.
Yep.
Aghanim Scepter. It's kind of a greedy build, but the game is passive, so he can afford to go for it.
And I always feel like when you get to like super late game, Storm is like one of the best heroes in Dota. And speaking of, before that Caesar is going to be relocated in, but the Ravage Macropie is waiting for them. Followed by a Shackle Shot. The Gyrocopter Io just gets blown to pieces. Storm gets the one kill, but he needs a way out of this one. Has a ball lightning, but not enough mana to escape, and they lose 3. I don't think they were expecting 2. It's like the same way you don't count treads as an item. It's like a build-up. It's like if you go drums into BKB, I would say like your
BKB is the first item.
Yeah.
There's the roar.
Yep, no Ravage this time. It's almost up, 20 seconds away. The cooldown coming into play. Should be enough with the homing missiles. The damage there. The Warcry going to keep him alive. The Storm forced the ball in further. Does have the mana. This is definitely one of their item timings. Hello, Shackle Shot to Ice Path Macropire. That should be a dead CM. They throw out the Roar here. Wind Ranger defensively disrupted, but that's going to set up a cooldown. Potentially hits him once. Not going to follow it up as there is a Ravage that they're going to be worried about. It's going to be another Master getting shackled up. Do they want to go for this kill? The Ravage is going to come flying out now. The Sven's showing up as well. The Ire with the relocate save. How are they going to look to fight this one? Gyrocopter has already kind of returned to this fight here. Doesn't look like the play is to fight. They're going to leave the Ire to die. Now, I think if you're Secret, you're okay giving up a tier 2. You are also making plays elsewhere on the map. It's Wind Ranger. Well, I would say finding a kill, but the tree's causing some problems with the Frostbite. And relocated with the Freezing Field. That's a lot of bonus armor. Forces out the BKB. That homing missile not going to do a whole lot, so a BKB for a CM kill.
I think that's worth it for Newbee.
Relocate bottom. Yapzor. Oh, Sven's just going to turn and fight. Wants the IO kill, but I don't think he's got the damage for it. Instead, Nisha's getting kited around, and they've got one kill, probably looking for a second here. Yapzor has another Ice Path. They leave behind the Beastmaster, who should be able to get this kill. Gyrocopter no longer there. It does look like Yapzor with the Forest Slows. Yep, they get that kill. Ravage back up now, and I don't think you want to chase for more.
Boss item, especially against the Wind Ranger and Sven.
It is a little bit busted.
Huge zip.
Yep, they catch out the Sven. He doesn't have his BKB yet. He's short on gold, and that's going to be an easy, quick kill. Tidehunter, who was just not in the neighborhood, does. And looping all the way around. They catch him by surprise. Roshan dropping fairly low, down to about a quarter health here. Late Ravage comes in, they don't get the BKB off in time. It caught him by surprise. Follow-up Ice Path is there. Gyrocopter getting very low. He's gonna drop before he can BKB as Wind Ranger going in with that focus fire now gets roared. Damage has been done though. The buyback from the Storm Spirit, they want this Roshan. Who's gonna grab it? The Aegis, is it gonna hit the deck? It gets snatched by the Tidehunter. Great play from Zai. Storm would have loved to get it. He couldn't fight, but he is cleaning up here with the buyback. Nisha now shows up, doesn't have BKB, but doesn't have any problems with that as he completely annihilates.
Oh, they're gonna
Newbee
find Io in the pit as well.
Oh dear.
Ice Path, 3, 2, 1, go.
Picked off. Gyro decided not to BKB. Oh, they may see Wind Ranger. This ward gets vision.
They have the Hawk on them.
The jumper though. Nope, they're gonna go for the other target. They get the roar out, they want to get this Sven. He doesn't have BKB. Once again, he's bursted down. No BKB, he buys back instead, but this Gyro BKB is just charging forward, takes out the tide, doesn't have the Io to back him up anymore. And Sven, charging on in, doesn't have Godstring for a couple more seconds, and it looks like Newbee may just try and disengage. Io detethers into an Ice Path. Not quite what he was hoping for there. 1 or 2 more right clicks may finish him off. Nisha trying to chase him down, being slowed a little bit. He doesn't get the relocate out. He's 1 second away.
Die again.
Dieback. Yeah, Nisha. Crystal Maiden, out of mana here. survive down and sets them up to go for this tier 1 top tower as well as potentially take this next Roshan, but Newbee, smoke on past it, immediate Shadow Blade, there's a sentry waiting. Puppey, he's going to get jumped with the Orchid there. And the Gyrocopter, he's been chain stunned. The Ice Pass into Ravage, deletes him. And Storm Spirit didn't even finish off the Shadow Demon. They're dropping like flies. Newbee get punished. They tried to smoke and contest bounty runes, but they instantly lose their Gyrocopter, and they're going to lose the IO in the end as well to a double damage Wind Ranger. Like Storm, if you're jumping on the back lines, like you don't really feel good about using your Orchid to break it. Oh, Storm, speaking of which, gets jumped on. The Ravage follows up the Ice Path stun. They've got the damage and the chain stun. They bring down CCNC. Stun, 1 second away. They almost had it with that. Oh, he didn't have the Storm Hammer cooldown, or he would have had it. He goes for the lifesteal instead. These long-range Ice Path, that's the Aether Lens kicking in. CM, that's a dieback as Gyrocopter's going to turn and fight with the BKB. Yuar trying to do what he can here, but he needs to be careful. That BKB is wearing off and wearing off soon. He tries to hunt down Puppey. We'll finish him off with the Maelstrom procs. And now it's going to be the Sven in trouble instead. The Sven's already popped BKB. The chase is on. CCNC wants this kill with the BKB of his own. It wears off now, but it's too late for Secret to save.
Yeah, now they need to...
It's kind of the ideal scenario. Yeah, they're relocating in the store. Ice Path is there waiting for them. The stun hits him, but there's no follow-up. The Ravage being on cooldown, they're going to ball in. Looks like Yapster is going to get caught on the Jakiro, and yeah, they leave him to die.
He does not have a buyback. Well, he will have because of the GPM talent. Yeah, he's getting the goal pretty fast. Excited to go for GPM talent.
I just saw that. I was like, oh, come on. No. They force out the BKB and Wind Ranger. Shadow Demon trying to come close, but the Flak is just destroying Puppey. And now with the break, they're going to bring down the Wind Ranger falling in. They're looking for Puppey. Another ball lightning. Storm has a bit of mana left. He's used most of it, though. Needs to be careful here. But with the Aegis, he feels very brave, and rightfully so. Puppey should go down to 1 or 2 more right clicks. The Orchid pop is there, and that's going to be enough. Tier 1 tower. Looks like they should be able to get this one. Relocate. They've got it on the high ground. Hello. Who, if you see that buyback, you're balling out, but that buyback is not coming. And this is looking like we'll see a melee Rex go down. They see Nisha mid, and I think Nisha being mid tells them they're not buying back. They're giving us this free Rax, otherwise Nisha would be here if they were going to defend. And they get themselves a Rax. What a fantastic damage, but getting some good info. Even just these remnants being down gives you some kind of idea of when people run and move forward. And now the Gyro once again on the high ground. It's the secret high ground defense being tested once more. That right click damage with the MKB. So much damage as they do jump in on the Wind Ranger. Glimmer Cape is there. The cooldown being used just to kind of kite them around a bit. Nice Ice Path to catch the Gyrocopter to stop him from running on in. Nisha getting fairly low here. Blacking off the racks here is Rocket. Yeah. Oh, Nisha. He's forced to pop his BKB just to keep himself alive. Doesn't want to die there. As Storm is completely out of mana.
Aegis is gone in 20 seconds. They should be careful.
They want this melee Rax, so I got to imagine. Are they going to commit for it? Gyrocopter can come back in. Hasn't got BKB anymore, but it looks like the melee Rax is going to go down. Shackle Shot going to land here. The Sven folds it up with the Ice Path as well for the relocate out. Nicely done by the Eye to keep him alive. Storm has to be careful now as well. That's the Aegis. They get the melee Rax, the range Rax, less important. It doesn't regen up. Storm
just zipping in fast enough. Ideally, you'd want to stun him or use Bloodthorn on him, but I don't think that's going to happen, or put the disruption into Ice Bat.
No Aegis, no problem. They're just not giving Tide an opportunity to go for a Ravage, but they are going to jump this Gyro. Is there a save from? The Roar comes into play. It's going to buy him enough time with the Satanic. Status resents Gyrocopter gets up the BKB. Disruption's there. He's just flacking through everyone. He's absolutely destroying Team Secret. They lose the Tide. He's already used the Ravage as well. Mid one's going to be careful. He's running in with his own BKB. He wants to focus on the Gyro, but the lifesteal from the Satanic keeps him alive just long enough. Buybacks come flying in, both Wind Ranger and Tide. Nisha's still on the front lines with the BKB. Doesn't need God Strength for now. He's still going to take out the Beastmaster. Force the buybacks. The CM also with the BKB. Doing all kinds of damage. The double pull coming in from the Aghanim Scepter of the Storm. They've taken out Sven. He buys back as well. 4 buybacks being used. The Shadow Demon. It's a dieback from Puppey. And the last melee Rax is going to fall here. This could be Megas. Secret losing the range Rax at mid as well at the same time. They've come back from Mega Creeps once today already. They may be asked to do it again. But for now, they keep their melee Rax alive. Just barely. I don't think Newbee are done though.
Two buybacks committed by Newbee. They want to go in. They want to finish this. Storm zipping in.
Yep, gets the pull out as well. The homing missile follows it up. They're just trying to buy some space, but Gyro has to be careful. He's got no buyback. The Forcer going to pull him out of the base here. Storm, he's being shackled up. Can they get this Rax here? Gyrocopter running and getting incredibly low. You've got to be so careful. You are. He gets taken out. What are you doing? You are. He's dead for 2 minutes. They've got to get out. iPad comes in as well. Storm in trouble now as well. They've taken him out. He's got buyback. May have to use it. They lose the CM. They're just dropping one by one. It's deja vu from game number 1 as Io barely survives. Oh man, Gyro. Math NA plays. You know, Grant would have some kind of explanation for it. As Storm trying to ball and take the creep wave out. He gets the siege creep in the end, but I believe that does take down the backdoor protection. As they can focus down the buildings. Instead, they're going for the kills. They know this is potentially a dieback, and the Io relocate save is there. Snake King kept alive just barely. Oh man,
the backdoor protection is kicking in, and he's just gonna clear the creep wave. Good luck.
That's the end of the push. They had a small window to take the Rax, but then what? Yes. Puppy puts the ward down.
They know something.
Yeah, they saw the ward. They had a sentry there, but they're still gonna get CM jumped on. They've got to cut their losses here. They know that.
Go for Roche.
That's the problem. Yeah, there's no lanes that you're worried. You're not worried about losing Rax here, but you are worried. You've just lost Roche control. And it's just a CM, but it's still a CM here. They've dodged the Ravage. Oh, the Satanic, the status resist again for the right department. Yeah, where is the life still? It's not there. They lose Gyro. It's a dieback. He didn't get the relocate out. Stormbird balling in. Gets the Ravage of his own. He catches out forward the Vortex. Io's gone relocating back in, and he's going to pay the price. Does have buyback. Immediately pops it. Double gem on the ground.
Fight. I did not see where he was. Well, there's gonna be a huge zip. He's chasing.
He got him. No BKB, but there's a Satanic for the status resist. He's getting shackled as well after an ice path. They've just lost Storm. It's a dieback. Oh no! Team Secret, have they done it again? Have they pulled victory out of a hat?
Beastmaster shackle pops back to the mid-ranger.
Dead without buyback, and it's about to be 4 if they can't keep this Beastmaster alive. The Io puts a BKB of his own in the backlines, and the creep wave, it hasn't been dealt with.
Ghost Scepter.
But it's just Io. And he's been power shotted down. Mid one's going to finish him off. They're going for the Team 4s.
GG. Oh my god, I can't believe that Team Secret actually won this game again.
It was literally the exact same script as game 1. Team Newbee.
So you're saying Team Secret is using scripts?